Audible versus Scribd. Which one of these platforms is better? Which one is better for ebooks? Which one is better for audiobooks? Which one is cheaper? And we are going to discuss everything like that in this video. So if you are debating between Scribd and Audible, then keep watching, as this is going to be the most valuable video you ever watch. Okay guys, so there is a huge difference between Audible and Scribd, and I definitely have a favourite one of these. There is one I am currently signed up to and one that I am not. And by the way guys, and I will just let you know that I have used both of these platforms in the past. So if we first of all discuss the pricing right here, we can see that Scribd is $9.99 per month. And then if we take a look at Audible, we can see that Audible has different plans right here. So with the standard plan, which is £7.99 per month, let me just go ahead and equate this. So yeah, it's effectively the same price, guys. This might be at $9.99 in the US. It would make more sense. But we can effectively see right here that they are around about the same price. Now there is a huge difference in the amount of books that you can read, and it actually might surprise you which one has the most books. Okay, so it's actually surprising that Scribd, I have found, has the most books to read. Now that shouldn't be mistaken. Audible has the most books, but Scribd has the most books that you can read. Now, that might be a little bit more confusing, but let me explain. So, over here on Audible, effectively, you can find any book in the entire world, and it will be on Audible. But with the majority of these books, they are not actually included in your plan, and you have to buy these with a credit. Now, I will explain a little bit more about this. However, on Scribd, they actually have less books that you can find, but every single book on this website is available with your plan. So I have found that you can get a lot more books on Scribd than you can with Audible. Like, honestly guys, Audible annoyed me quite a bit. I had Scribd and then I switched to Audible because I thought it's got way more books, but it's actually the complete opposite. So for example, if we just take one of my favourite books ever, which is The Alchemist, we can see right here that this is going to be on Scribd, like I already know it is. That might be because we typed it in wrong, The Alchemist. But this book is going to be on Scribd. You can see we have the audiobook version and the ebook version, and we can just go straight in and start reading this. However, on Audible, if we type in The Alchemist, I can almost guarantee that it is going to show up, but we can see that it's not included in the plan. You have to pay either £7.99 or give one of your credits. Now, I should mention, guys, that with this, with your membership, you get 1 credit every single month. But that's terrible. Like, who wants to read 1 book a month? Well, actually, I guess that's okay for a lot of people. Like, I guess I'm pretty crazy in this respect. I read a book a week. But I guess if you read less than a book a month, then Audible will be perfect for you. That is a great point. Like, if you are reading less than a book a month, then Audible does have more books. But if you are reading more than a book a month, you definitely want to go with Scribd, as they have far more books included in the plan. Now, I will say, guys, that probably about 70% of the books that I have wanted to read are on Scribd. Like, it does have a vast majority of books that I want to read, and Audible, genuinely, there has not ever been a book that I haven't been able to find on this website. It's just always the fact that you have to pay a credit. So I would say that that is the main difference right there, is the fact that if you read a lot of books, you want to go with Scribd. If you don't read so many books, or you read less than a book a month, then you definitely want to go with Audible. For example, I can show you a great example of this. If we type in a Harry Potter, and we do the same on Audible, Harry Potter, we can see that Scribd doesn't have any of the Harry Potters. We have like Chamber of Secrets, but this isn't the real thing. It's an unofficial Harry Potter parody. Yeah, so we have that right there. None of the Harry Potters are on Scribd. They will be on Audible though, but once again, you do have to pay the credit. So that is the difference right there, guys. That is the main difference that I would say. On top of this, you also have standard things that you can do with both of these websites. Like, you can add all of these books to lists. So you can save books for later. So for example, if I just go with the sales letter, you can save this for later. And I basically have a bunch of books on Audible that I have saved for later, that I like pick up the idea, I get like, oh, I would probably want to read that. You can basically save this for later, and all of the books will show up here. Now, you can do the same for Audible. If we go over here, the bullet man, whatever, let's just go ahead and save this. And we can click into more options, add to wish list. And just like that, guys, that is basically the same thing right there. Both of these websites also include book reviews, so we can see what people think of these books right here. We can do the exact same thing on Scribd. So if I just go click into this, we can see that once again, if we scroll down, we have a bunch of people's reviews about both of these books. And then a few other things that I want to mention is the fact that on Audible, you get access to ebooks, like just ebooks, right? Like if I search for Harry Potter, it is just going to bring up ebooks, of course, because this is an audiobook website, right? However, the cool thing about Scribd is the fact that not only do you get audiobooks, but you also get ebooks that you can read on your phone or your tablet or whatever device you want. Now, personally, I don't do this. I can't lie. I don't do this at all because I don't like the glare. I don't like the glare from the phone screen, but it is something you can do. I know I keep clicking into this book, but look, this is the ebook version, so we can just go in and like start flicking across and reading this, or we can also read this as the audiobook. Now, we also have on Scribd, we have magazines, podcasts, sheet music, documents, and snapshots. Whereas on Audible, we have access to podcasts and ebooks, as it really is an audio library platform. Now, if I just show you how you can buy a book with a credit on Audible, the next book that I actually want to read is Stress Less, Accomplish More. At least I hope they have this book anyway. Fantastic, this is it right here. As you can see right here, Stress Less and Accomplish More. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy this with a credit, confirm purchase, and then just like this, guys, done, your next listen is waiting for you in your library. So if I now head over to this, I can go ahead and go into audiobooks, and apparently this hasn't loaded in yet. Let me hit refresh. There we go. We have this Stress Less and Accomplish More has now loaded in. So guys, I think that is basically everything that you need to know about like the pros and cons of Scribd and Audible. As I said, just for the final time, I would go with Scribd if you read over a book a month, and if you read less than a book a month, then I would go with Audible, as you do get that one free credit every single month. So guys, that was Scribd versus Audible. If you learned something from this video, or you found it valuable in some way, don't forget to smash that like button and tap that subscribe button. And until next time, guys, take it easy.